Yeah, we're so close. 7 out of 8 people. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if we're gonna get to play more than one of these, because I've seen Gasman sitting in this queue for about an hour now. But also, this is like the most stacked little pod of all time. We got Gasman, we have X-Whale, we have Nathan Stoyer as 3 of the competitors in this gold league right now. Like, what the hell? Why is this the most stacked thing of all time? Oh shit, it's starting. I don't know who was the last person to join, but bless. Gasman only had to wait an hour. Not bad. Hey there, Belvy. What up, what up, what up? How's it going, Patrick? Hello, GLHF. I'm gonna keep. What up, Darth? Look at this shit. Z-Bog hopped in as well. Free control player. Nah, this pod's insane. I'm about to lose some play points. What up, Baron? I think I'm gonna bobble myself. It's essentially an 8-man single elimination tournament that's got the pricing the pricing is better than a prelim. The pricing is more like a challenge almost. But obviously like not, it's like an 8-player challenge. That's my best way of describing it. Single elim. There's an ad, don't do it yet. Alright, I take it all back. What the hell? Solitude Ephemerate Starfield Vocalist Coiling Oracle. What? I guess. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Solitude and just try to get carried by Frog, but Coiling Oracle plus Ephemerate is not too bad. I just let them Solitude the Frog if they really want to. Unless they just drew another. Drew a Birthing Ritual. Speaking of drawing another frog. What a bunny. Oh god. Well, time to die, I guess. I'm surprised they didn't evoke Solitude first, because they could have drawn 2 cards off of that, but maybe they're trying to hit a Solitude off of this. What a crazy draw. Fuck. Turn this into Solitude. Turns it into Riddler. I don't know if I can beat that. I think we're dead. Harbinger of the Seas. I mean, I'm gonna cut myself off a black mana if I cast that. It probably stuns them from playing anything, but I don't know if they need to play anything. Lily minus would go kind of crazy here. Okie dokie. We're dead. Brutal. Brutal round 1. What up, Belvy? How much is the warp on the Starfield vocalist? It's 1 in the blue. It's kind of scary. Probably gonna have to fatal push that if they decide to warp in the Starfield vocalist. I hope they have a coiling oracle instead. Plays an Isle. I guess I'm gonna fatal push this coiling oracle. Is that even good? Probably not. But I think I am gonna do it. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I'll read the longest message of all time. How do you go? What are your thoughts about Frog Cauldron Kid Loki? I think Kid Loki's bad. It's a very fun and chill deck to play, where your threats are extremely hard to remove, especially when Cauldron eats the frog and you get Kid Loki in play. Yeah, but I just think Kid Loki's a bad card. It's cool when you get to assemble all those, but it's also not very easy. Because if you draw a Kid Loki with Cauldron or Kid Loki with no frog, I guess Kid Loki with frog and no Cauldron, it still doesn't really do anything. So you need to draw a second card, right, for it to trigger. So you have to have a way of like consistently triggering it as well. Last time we played Kid Loki was in a VV Cauldron shell, and even there it was pretty bad. The Cauldron VV stuff was good, but the Kid Loki was just like unplayable. When Dwarves, when Lantern. I was thinking about what to play tomorrow in the Standard Challenge. I was supposed to play the Standard Challenge today, and then they canceled the Standard Challenge on Wednesdays, I guess. So, I had Mardu Discard queued up, but if there's another deck we should play, chat, let me know. If it's not Dwarves. This is so obnoxious. Feel like we're just dead. Harbinger, go. They can still play Starfield Vocalist. I feel like if you want to play a deck that has both Frog and Soul Cauldron in it, it's probably just got to be in a Goryo shell, I think. That'd be the thing that makes the most sense to me. Maybe they don't hit another Riddler. I will definitely play Lantern if Wrath gets banned. I don't know how you beat that card, Timmy. It's like kind of impossible to beat. Fatal Push? Sure. Don't know how good that is. Yeah, the blue-black allegations of it can never beat an enchantment in play. Ever. Alright, I guess we'll hold up Counterspell instead. Sure. I think I have to counter their threats. I don't think I can counter the birthing rituals at this point. Warps in another vocalist. Well, we're gonna counter that. They hit another Riddler, I'm gonna be sad. I'm sure they will hit another Riddler. They have 14 looks at it. That's true. Maybe I should be playing Deceit. Oh my god, Renegade Rallier. Returns the Coiling Oracle. Buys another Renegade Rallier. Holy value. Sacks the Coiling Oracle, gets another Coiling Oracle, gets a Restoration Angel? What in the sauce is my opponent playing? Oh my god, I'm dead. Holy. How do I beat that? I don't think I do. Never beating the Restoration Angel allegations. Tameo double Thoughtseize. Well, I guess I should bobble them first. What are you drawing? You're drawing a land. Alright, Thoughtseize you. Oh. Take Solitude. Thoughtseize you. Take Restoration Angel. Play a Tameo. Lose the game. Another Harbinger. Not good. Plays another Renegade Rallier. Sacrifices. E's gonna be good out of the board. Returns a Coiling Oracle. Restoration Angel, the Renegade Rallier. The Renegade Rallier returns a Coiling Oracle. What the fuck? This value is insane. Please. Have mercy on me. Oh, God. I guess we're gonna take some Mystical Disputes. Cling out, Tameo out. Narset in. Vexing Bauble in. Fatal Push doesn't even seem very good against them. Can snipe Starfield Vocalist, I guess. Harbinger also seems bad. Maybe a Toxic Deluge or two is not too bad. Not gonna lie, chat, this matchup looks cooked. That's true, they can get back the Renegade Ralliers. Or the Renegade Ralliers can get back the Birthing Rituals. Nope. Nope. I think I have to fawn their Birthing Rituals or I'm never beating the Birthing Rituals. GG. Next gold queue. Force Negation, no. Fetch Watery Grave, Thoughtseize. Take the Birthing Ritual, go. Draw land, draw Thoughtseize. I guess I should just leave a Mystical Dispute when they play an Oracle here. This is like the type of deck I was playing a fucking combo deck against instead of a blue black frog pile. Oh my god, a Renegade Rallier and a Birthing Ritual. Oh Jesus. We'll card attack the Renegade Rallier. Coiling Oracle puts a land to play, plays a Birthing Ritual. Never been so boo-fooed in my life. Let's try that again, but with Esper Blink. What the Yeah, the classic blue-black experience, I guess, is to get paired into some Birthing Ritual value pile that you can never beat in a million years. Modern. Never change, never change. Yeah, there's modern 8-man single elims chat, and we need 8 people, and we have 2. So we need people to hop in to the modern gold queues. Please, chat. Please. I don't know how Blue Black Frog keeps doing so well. I guess it's probably way better if you don't get paired into Birthing Ritual pile. There are 150 play points or 15 tickets. And the payout is 300 play points, 8 chests, and 8 QPs for first place. 200 play points and 4 QPs and 4 chests for second, and then 100 play points for third, fourth. And then nothing if you lose the first round. It's Moj. Hey, get out of here, Alberto. Get out of here. No. No more of this Bant stuff. I'm over it. Maybe I go queue up with a combo deck instead. Yeah, maybe I dodge this and just go play a league. If this takes more than like 5 minutes, I'm just gonna hop out and play a normal league, I guess. Which it probably will. I saw Gasman sitting in there for like an hour. All me on alt accounts. Nah, I retired from Neoform. I'm also retired from playing Storm. What's this queue? It waits for 8 players, and then once 8 players show up, then it just fires as soon as 8 people show up. But I don't know if 8 people show up. They just got added today. No, I'm retired from Storm, I promise. I can't be playing Storm anymore. That deck sucks. I'm a mid-range gamer now. I think people don't know it exists because for some reason they put it at the very bottom. You have to scroll all the way down to the bottom to be able to see this thing. And it's like, why not put the new event at the top where people can actually see it? Okay, well, it's at the top here. Why is it at the bottom here? I don't get it. Oh, we got a 4th person. Dub. Why is it at the top and the bottom? Make it make sense. 4 out of 8, chat. We're halfway there. Although, I might have to dodge Alberto here. What if we just do an 11-hour and 40-minute stream and then play in the 6 a.m. Modern Challenge chat? What do you think? I don't know. So there's challenge 16s now. Why? What's a challenge 16? Also, they changed the cap on these. So a challenge 64 actually requires 72 players. Which doesn't make any sense to me. Why call it a challenge 64 and then require 72 people? A challenge 32 requires 48 people. Challenge 16 requires 24 people. Why? Challenge 96 requires... I think I just crashed Magic Online. Nope, that one's not accurate at all. For show. 4 people! Please! Hurry up, Jebby. 64 is paying out to all 64 people was too powerful. Yeah, they're like, alright, we gotta get at least 8 suckers that aren't getting a payout. A gold elim is an 8-player bracket that's single elimination. And then you get paid out based on how you finish in the bracket. So if you get first place, you get 300 play points, 8 chesties, and 8 QPs. If you get second, you get 4 QPs, 200 play points, 4 chests. Third, fourth get a little bit less than their money back. And then 5th through 8 get a pat on the back and a participation trophy. That's me, baby. Participation trophy level. Hurry up, Jebby. We need Jebby and 3 other people. Chat, hop into these gold queues. Because if it doesn't fire soon, I'm about to play a normal league. For real, for real. Join with the DB account. I will get banned for doing that. Which is like, you know, maybe not the worst way to go out. It would be the end of my Magic Online career. Finally, I could play Arena all day instead. I actually don't even think the DB accounts... Well, no, the DB accounts can join this because Nathan was on his DB account. DB Nathan Stoyer right here. It's cut off on screen, but DB Nathan Stoyer is right here. Look at that. DB Nathan. Make it make sense. Alberto, that was so messed up, man. I'm gonna need you to leave this queue as well. I know you played a good amount of the Drew deck. What's your opinion on it? I'm debating on building it in paper. I think it's the best combo deck in the format if your opponent's not interacting with you. If your opponent is interacting with you, I think it's one of the worst combo decks in the format. It's resilient to a point where it's like, as soon as your opponent plays a dedicated hate piece, you're going to lose instantly. Like a Clarion Conqueror, Grafdigger's Cage, Curse Totem, anything like that, you're going to lose instantly. Because the pieces that deck has to fight those cards are pretty much non-existent. And you don't really know what some of these Esper players are going to be playing against you. Like, Gorios is playing Clarion Conqueror now, for example. So I think it's really, really horrible at fighting the hate pieces. And it's not that good at fighting removal. So I don't see a reason to play it at the moment. But it's fun. I can't deny that. It's fun and good when you're not going to get interacted with. Like, Solitude's real rough. Real rough. Yeah, Gasman, who were freaking cooked. Trudger Hollow One. I think Hollow One's way more fun. I'm gonna refund that ARG. $13 minutes. There you go. Refunded. Two more players. One more player. How you doing, Jay Walla? What's the Modern Gold? 8-player single elimination bracket style tournament. Tournament in quotes. I guess YouTube got bored. We're leaking viewers on YouTube chat. They're trickling away. The attention span, it's going. That's that's pretty fair and valid though. These take forever to fire. I think we're gonna put the one more bullet in the chamber, then we're gonna go play a normal league after this. Alright, one more player, chat. One more player. One more player. One more player. Uno mas. Uno mas. Somebody get in here. Yeah, I mean, like, somebody else pair an Alberto for me, please. I can't be doing this. What up, Dorsal? Can you try the blue-red 10 rings Murktide list? I can. I saw Mangu tried it. How did Mangu do with it? I know that Mangu went 0-2 with the cutter deck, which is like pretty reasonable because the cutter deck for some reason sucks ass in leagues. Because leagues are just full of combo decks that kill you on turn 2, which is not very good against. If Mango did okay with it, I'll give it a try. If not, I'll probably have to pass because it doesn't look good to me. Mango's a pretty good player. He does make mistakes from time to time, but it also... No! Back to 6! Where'd you go, Glowing Hammer Fist? MTGO crashed? Get back in here! Yeah, it wasn't even Alberto that was the one to leave. That's the worst part. Yeah, if Alberto left, that's a damn shame. I guess we need 2 more players. Yeah, Dad bot, let's go. Yeah, where's Magical? Where's one of my fellow MTGO grinders? Where's like Nathan? May? Where's the Jod on Boomer Jund? It's 150 play points. Or 15 tickets. Yeah, Zajad only plays Jund. Jund one trick. Zajund. No! What did we just lose? Alright, they're back. One more. One more. One more. What up, TZ? How I feeling about the 8-mans? I would be great if they could fire. Yes. Let's go. Playing as R. R. Goodbye, R. Good luck in the streets. Well, they fire constantly. So it's not too late to join another. They'll probably just sit in the queue for like half an hour. I sat in a standard one for 3 hours. They didn't do a very good job of advertising that these things exist. But I think it's a cool concept. Never mind, it's not a cool concept. What is this? You better take Green Sun Zenith. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the page. Where nobody knows it exists. A second Trudge has entered play. Trudge and Trudge 2. Let's give it a Trudge 1. Guess I could have got the Shrine here. Warper Riddler, draw 2 cards. Flicker Wisp, Thoughtseize. Prismatic Ending, Trudge 2. Lick the Riddler. Pass. I'm at 12, by the way. Yay. Yo, is that guy's Containment Priest in it? It's kind of savage. Doesn't do anything here, I don't think. I guess, is Clarion Conquer okay in the matchup? It stops spawns and Fanatic of Ronus. Maybe not terrible. I guess this does stop Green Sun Zenith. You're not wrong. I think the Bone Zone. Well, maybe the Bone Zone's not too bad if I can snipe like an Ulapog. Let me drop a couple Fatal Push. But Fatal Push doesn't even seem that bad in the matchup either. I actually don't know what to bring in. Sideboarding his Trudge is kind of hard. Maybe I drop the Flicker Wisps. But Flicker Wisp is pretty good with Witch Enchanter. I think I'm down to bring in the Clarion Conquers. I'm not sure if they're actually going to be good. I like the gold Qs if they can fire in a reasonable time. It feels more competitive than a random league match. For whenever, you don't have challenge days. But let's be real, every day is a challenge if you're me. Yes. They're 150 play points or 15 tickets. It's a 8-person single elim bracket style. Cavern of Souls. The pricing is okay. It's not too bad. Yum, num, num, num. Give me that board. Fanatic or Disciple? Well, I think we just take the Fanatic. I could take Disciple with Emperor Bones, then sack the Emperor Bones and draw 4. But I could just snipe this before they get to Eternalize it, unless they drew a 7+ drop here. They also, I guess they don't have double green to Eternalize it anyways. Just another Fanatic. I think I'm just supposed to take this one with Emperor Bones before they can Eternalize it. I'll pending this one next turn. I should actually attack here, right? It's just free 3 life. Kind of click through it too fast before we think about it. I'm not going to bribe chatters. I can yell at chat, though. Chat, joy, dang it! I think that's pretty okay. Hmm. Solitude card. Might be something to it. The Oberman. Got a Riddler and a Solitude. Take the Solitude to our hand. I think we eat the Riddler and then just pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. Alright, 1-0. I'm sorry, Arg. I'm sorry. I got Dio in the next one. Solitude, very good against the Trudge deck, I think. Alright, how many matches are left? All of them. Should we hop in a league? Maybe we'll hop in a league with Frog. Blue-black Frog. Wherever that went. I'm out of play points. I lost it all playing Frog. 5 play points. Nice. 15. Okay, okay. 5 again. But we got an Aerith. That probably makes up for like at least 100 play points. 5 more with a Witherbloom command. 5 more. 5 more. Oh, it's all 5, isn't it? Magic Online's got 5 on it. Got the questionable Armada Worm art as well. Alright, 100 play points. We did it. Wait a minute. I just joined with Esper Blink. I want to join with Frog. Still on the hunt for a functional modern deck? Yeah, me too. There it is. I was like, where the fuck the frog deck go? You and me both. I feel like decks in Modern, I feel like no deck in Modern is very functional. And the decks that are functional usually get blasted by Wrath of the Skies or Consign to Memory in some way, shape, or form. Any deck can beat anything and every deck can lose to anything. That's 100% correct. It's also not a lot of like super consistent decks in Modern, I don't think. Even the decks that are supposed to be consistent aren't very consistent. That makes me kind of sad, but we're going to try it at least. Just play Gorios and get good at surveilling Atraxa. See, that's my problem. I'm just not skilled enough. I do think Gorios is definitely like top 3 decks in the format right now. It seems like Brood Scale, Gorios are my top 2 in no particular order. Then I'm not sure after that what's good in this format. Because sometimes it feels like nothing. I lost. Oh my god. What the fuck? Sajad! Holy shit. I'm gonna take the Bloodbraid Elf, I guess. Ark, thank you for the 14 months! Oh god. I'm just gonna get ruled, aren't I? Every time I play Blue Black Frog. My Delta. Four, 5. Narset. Come on down. You absolutely hate to see it. I think that's the only change I'm making. I try to find a good matchup with Blue Black. Challenge impossible, I think. I highly doubt they're playing Red and 6, but you know, maybe they're playing Red and 6. I don't think E is even that good because they're playing so many different CMCs worth of threats. Like, I'm not happy to E a Bowmaster. Bowmastering or Eing a Goyf is fine, but I'm not gonna hit the Fable or the Fable token. If they Bloodbraid him, it's probably gonna put like a 4 and a 2 into play. Jebby, what'd you lose to? What are you playing, Vio? Burn prowess? Whoa. Crazy stuff. Wizards should reprint a Dark Confidant with Ward 2 and Escape. I think Dark Confidant. What would you have to do to Dark Confidant to make me playable nowadays, chat? It would take a lot for Dark Confidant to be playable nowadays. You have to make it like a 2/3. And then like maybe give it a keyword. Like a 2/3 lifelinker for 2. And then it's cracked. Or like a 1/3 lifelinker. This is the best meta the Dark Confidant's had in a minute. Is that true? I don't know. 2/3 seems like a good stat line for it. Tight. Yes. I didn't have to cast that main phase. I did it for the love of the game. Imagine playing Dark Confidant with every deck has 4x Ren and 6. Wake up, Mark. Mark, it's time to wake up. Make it a 5/5. Give it impending fire for 1 in the black. Make it cost 3 black. Isn't that just Overlord of the Bailmerk? Hold up. That's genius. Getting your Goyf spell snared. My frog. Yeah, just channeling Takanuma. Get back my frog. Alright, let's channel the Takanuma. That's a lot of frog. Well, shit. There goes my Riddler stonks. Nice pass. Wake up, game. It's time to wake up. Okay. I feel like they have a bolt that they're sitting on. Molten collapse. What up, Tim? Guess I take the molten collapse. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at melee? I think my frog's gonna die. I'm probably like a 6 at melee. Back when my hands used to work, maybe like 6.5. Because now I don't play Fox anymore. I just play Sheik instead. I was a little bit better at Project M. Project M, probably maybe like a 7 at Project M. I just played it more. I make sure I don't die here also. Maybe I'm not even supposed to attack. Yeah, whatever, I'm setting it. I don't think I'm discarding though. There's a pretty good chance I just die to whatever they have on board. I had a shock down to 12 and I'm taking 7, so I'm dead to the lightning bolt. Yeah, I'm gonna get soloed by his bowmaster. Oh, we're playing? Excellent. I don't have to play this game anymore. So we're not gonna win it anyways. GLGL. Wait, I just got an email about Magic Online. There's a Twitch extension for a Magic Online overlay. Huh. Moto overlay? I ain't clicking the link in the email though. I thought Zeriak was making one of those, which confuses me. Yeah, it's kind of the perfect scam email if you think about it, because they did put a link in the email. I ain't clicking that. I don't trust it. It's like they're hanging a donut in front of me and they're like, take it, grab it. You know you want it. It's a single Elim 8-person bracket. Post it in chat and a brave soul can try it. Alright. It's extra turn. .gg. Wait, it's real? Alright. Oh shit. Hold on. Yeah, false alarm. You're actually facing gas. What is this? Ancient stirrings? But Jebby, what's a gold cue? I don't think I want this. I'm also not sure if I'm supposed to solitude this Fleshraker or not. I'm kind of leaning toward no. Well, how about another solitude? Okay, your turn. Middle of blog, nobody reads, yeah. Middle of blog that nobody reads, and they put the actual cues on the bottom of the page so nobody scrolls down to. Feels advertising, man. I feel like they have a Kozilek's command. Smells like Kozilek's command up in here. I'll give 10 subs if you can guess what interaction my opponent described as bolting the bird at standard tonight. Oh my god. I'm gonna guess it was a chocobo. It was a chocobo for sure. Cause you're on landfall. And it's gotta be, it wasn't Hex. Well, it could have been Hex. It was probably like shoot the sheriff a chocobo. That's gonna be my guess. Cause shoot the sheriff a chocobo is fucking hilarious. Eroding a flipped Esper Origins. That's not a bird. It's not a bird in the slightest. Yeah, I would have never guessed that in a million years. Was not happening. I feel like very dead this game. I don't know what happened. Oh, that's right. Kozilek's command happened. I remember all of a sudden. Got my ship pushed in by Kozilek's command. How come their Eldrazi deck works? You should try drawing more Kozilek's commands. Emrakul the Promised End. Beatable. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to do this. What? Dismember? Land? Push. No. Land? Thoughtseize. Oh. Okay. Take Emrakul. Take Emrakul. So I can't shifting Woodland Emrakul. That was a very good draw. Killing the Saga was also gonna be fine, but I think Thoughtseize and the Emrakul was way better. Get a Vexing Bobble. Now we got a Vexing Bobble or a Blade here. This is kind of a bop. Vex is the bobble. No, you didn't draw anything. You drew a Flash Raker? Ow. I guess I... I really want to swing with this Emrakul right now. I think I just put a Solitude underneath this and say go. Yeah, Emrakul on blocking duty. Cracks the Vexing Bobble. Cavern of Souls. Oh, they drew another Emrakul? Oh boy. Fuck. Okay. That's not good. Imagine I'm gonna get the Solitude my Overlord also. 34 life, by the way. Oh, this is so bad. Everything's so horrible. Everything is so horrible. I'm gonna use the restroom while I take my turn. Tell me how bad it is, chat. Oh, my board's gone. Oh, God. Okay, pass. I don't know what happened, but I came back to having no board. Yeah, I don't think I played that last turn super well. Flicker Wisp. Guess I can flicker the construct. I don't know, it's not even very good. Also flicker this, maybe. I'll just flicker the construct. Riddler into Ephemerate. I can only hope. Sauga. A Saga might kill me. I think I gotta kill this Flesh Raker and upkeep. In case they decide to Big Ripper's Kozilek's command and kill me. Overlord would be a pretty decent draw. What the hell? Oh, this isn't the right pile. Blade, Mycospawn, K Command, Forest. I thought they just flipped over 2 more Emrakuls, and I was gonna be like, oh hell no. Oh hell no, they didn't just rumble into 2 more Emrakuls. Time is running out. Goodbye, blue mana. I think I have a Water Grave left, and that's my only blue source. Pinned comment. Peep the pinned comment. Alright, I guess we're sticking back on defense. Problem is, this Blade on the Mycospawn is going to be very, very good. Sorry about the dog. The dog's barking his head off. That's what the dog's doing. Tony, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. We're about to be down a game in this modern gold queue right now. Yeah, they could have copied the Saga with the Shifting Woodland. I don't know if they know about that, though. I'm gonna go Surveilling here. Let's see what we're gonna draw. I don't think I want this Fatal Push. Need like an Overlord or something. Overlord, or alternatively Riddler Warp into something good. Pending. That ain't good enough. Okay, Consign to Memory. Clarion Conquer, Wrath the Skies. Sign me up for all those. Out. I think Prismatic Ending could probably come out. Thoughtseize is, I guess, okay. Emperor Bones is cool if I get to snipe an Emrakul out of the graveyard to stop shifting Woodland, but other than that, doesn't seem too great. The Fairy can come out, 1 Flicker Wisp, at least 1 Emperor, and then I'm thinking I cut the Thoughtseizes. Maybe cutting the Thoughtseize is a mistake here. Being able to Thoughtseize Emrakul out of their hand is fine. Can also take Damping Sphere, but Damping Sphere seems a little bit anemic in the matchup. I'm gonna try that Thoughtseizes. I feel like these games get pretty grindy. Why is my opponent at 33 life? It's kind of messed up. Also, like, the Thougaughtsies isn't good against their Saga draws, which I think are some of their most powerful draws in the matchup. Bobble. There's the Clarion Conqueror. Seems pretty strong. Drum and a Brood Scale. Or lands. I'm probably almost assuredly just jamming this Clarion Conqueror after Felia. I could jam the Riddler, but I don't think that's as good. Goldless Shrine. The dog. My dog. You monster. I'll never forgive you. Conk. Another one? Please, sir, have mercy. Chooses Soul Guide Lantern. My conk. Riddler. Well. Yeah. My dog! It's kind of awkward. You like going warping here? I think it's kind of close. I was thinking about Flicker Wisping and Surveilling again. But I'm not sure it's super clear what I want to do this turn. Wrath? I don't think I want to Wrath these two. They don't seem like they're worth wrathing. Mostly because it's not Blade or Urza Saga. I don't think it's right to Wrath here. This I think I'll leave on top though. Unless things change. We'll float it for now with a fetch. Picking up Felia might be good. Unless they have a Kozilek's command. They could also pop the Soul Guide Lantern, but if they pop the Soul Guide Lantern, it's probably fine. Return to me, dog. Yeah, I think our plan is just gonna be flashing the dog. Probably get a Watery Grave too, so I can hardcast this Riddler if I draw a land. I guess we don't really have any alternate plans, so yep, that is our plan. I get Wrath here. Oh, they're not making constructs. Or sorry, they're not making scions, they're scrying and drawing instead. One top, two bottom. Stirrings, grabs. No more Kozilek's command. Another Kozilek's command. What did I just say? I just said no more Kozilek's commands. Made a lot of bad decisions today. Same. I played Magic today. Gasman got it. It's the age of Gasman. It's upon us. Maybe Titan should play command. Shit sucks. Okay, I'll spend a wrath. What the hell, man? Why do they only float one? Jackie! Powerful wrath. Thanks, chat. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and, well, sometimes you gotta lose. There's a Brood Scale and a Saga. Chooses Brood Scale. Halfling. Pass. Dog. I guess I'm gonna warp another Riddler. Maybe I hit land drop. That's chill too. It'd been pretty nice to have a land drop to pair with this consign. Alas, we do not. Consign also notably not very good against Cavern of Souls. Blade and an uncounterable Brood Scale. This can surely only mean good things for us. Hear me out, chat. I let this resolve. And I let the Brood Scale resolve. And then I consign their payoff. And then I wrath everything away. And they draw another payoff off the Vexing Bauble and I lose anyways. I think this is a high risk, high reward play. But I probably got to do it at this point in the game because I'm so far behind. What a Bygante, how you doing? What to do, nephew? I mean, I could also consign this trigger. If I consign this trigger, does that go poorly for me at all? Maybe. If I have another K command, it's cooked. But I think they're pretty much out of Kozilek's commands. All 4 Kozilek's commands are in the yard. There's a second blade. Alright, it seems like this game has turned around a little bit. Oh. It's like pretty good too. They have empty Wrath here though. That should be a good follow-up for next turn. Need to crack one of these. Yep, cracks the Vexing Bubble. Now I just have to dodge Emrakul until I can exile their graveyard. Alright, 1 turn, no Emrakul, please. That's not an Emrakul. That could be an Emrakul. Myco spawn. Not an Emrakul. Then go get an Urza Saga. Which I don't have to kill until the following turn. Surveillance, bad vibes. So you're saying there's a chance? The Merkster has arrived. Kind of like Witch Enchanter here. Solitude's pretty great too, but I think I grab Witch Enchanter. I could go for the triple block on the Overlord. Scoop. I didn't think we were going to win that game, to be honest. I thought that game was flushed, cashed, over. Never doubted, not even for a second. That was that Wrath for Zero. Yeah, that Wrath for Zero was revolutionary. Game changing. Huge, ginormous. Oh, there's the Brood Scale. Chooses Myco spawn. Maybe this is fine. Micro spawn is going to be quite annoying. I could also witch member and kill the Emperor Bones if they wanted to. Give me that brute scale. Will Steve Ballmer and Cowhee get away with it? I don't know who those people are. Am I out of touch? Probably. So I'm going to go with yes. What up, Asriel? Conk angle? Like conk 'em? I also think they have dismember. Does it change my play though? Probably not. I mean, I could wait a turn. I'm not trying to die. I don't know. We'll do this and see how it pans out. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Oh, my bone zone. Hmm. Takes the Clarion Conqueror. Makes sense to me. I want to spend the Ephemerate on this. Maybe. Don't know if this is worth it. But I just want to trigger Revolt to kill his Thought-Knots here. I could also just let it die, but the passive is eating the stuff for Emrakul. So, like, the passive is still good, even though they have the Pithy Needle out. So they're going with the Dismember. Carl. I like Exile in the graveyard here, but I could also just pick up Emperor Bones and do that as well. Like, get the Overlord down. I only had 9 for Emrakul. Hitting land drops is nice, of course. I start here. Another Clarion Conqueror. Witch Enchanter as well. So I take the Clarion Conqueror and just put this in the play tapped. Don't hit the lands. Be nice to the lands, chat. I don't know if this was the correct line. I think this game has been pretty difficult to navigate so far. I don't feel like I've made the best plays. Yuppers. Can they Emrakul me next turn? 5, 9, 11. Guess I just played Clarion Conqueror and pass. This isn't the canister chat, Hogooby. I'd be on your best behavior. It could be though, bros. Am I gonna die this Flesh Rigger? Yes. Oh, my hand's so bad. Ah. When I go to 1. Christ. Okay. Emrakulio. Emrakulio. I don't think we're winning this, chat. Seems tough. If they draw a fetch land, I die. Aha, Hallowed Fountain. Can't put that one into play. But they played the dog. They're gonna push the dog, right? Of course. Oh, kills the dog. Tough. Oh, plays the Hollow Fountain for me though. Thanks. I think I have to play Riddler and I have to draw Solitude plus white card. Or white card plus land. That doesn't hurt me. And then I can play Overlord and pick up a Solitude. So you're saying there's a chance? Holy fucking shit. Why didn't they just needle Solitude him? You're so right. How on tilt is your opponent? I'd be like, I'd be sent off the face of the planet right now. No! No, no, no! No, no! Wait! Wait, wait, wait! Chill! Wait, wait, wait! No, 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 no! No! An actual roller coaster of emotions. Gosh dang it, man. Fighting for my life out here. Playing frog and doing fair shit, and I can't catch a break even once. I always have the last gate command. GG's dad bod. That was insane. It was an insane rip on both parts. Because I drew white card Solitude off of Riddler, which is like actually my only out. Fighting for my freaking life playing these frog decks, chat. Oh god. Can't catch a break. Maybe I needed I don't even know. I needed like consign a memory and plus to hold up the blue mana. It just wasn't happening. It was not happening. It's Modern or Dead format. What's going on? 30-minute Gold League queues. Minute and a half regular league queues. One of the hands of all time. They should unban Deathrise Shaman to fix the slow league problem. I agree. I miss Deathrise Shaman. I never got to play with Deathrise Shaman, but I miss Deathrise Shaman. I miss watching Deathrise Shaman Mirrors and Legacy. Blooded Strands, probably Jeskai Energy. Which I don't think Energy is a very good matchup for Frog, is it? I'm pretty sure this is what was holding back Blue Black Frog originally, was playing against Energy. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Fawn. Yeah, it was just Energy holding it back. Well, that and like every other deck that has any sort of remote value. But you know. With a Shepherd. I have to counterspell this. Lost to Flage Marina. I feel like Johnny also, if the Johnny sticks, the game feels like it's pretty much over. If you didn't have your spell snares for Johnny, pack it in, pack it up. La Bomba. Oh. Hmm. I mean, surely this doesn't survive, but maybe a fine draw. I think I'll hold on to this. No, Harbinger not looking so great here. Although they did have 6 and did infest their mountain, which gives me a little bit of hope. But they do have Riddler in their deck. Them having Riddler in their deck probably makes this a lot worse. Oh. Bye-bye, buddy. It's been real. Is this frog deck unplayable? Yo, Dada, thank you for the follow. Appreciate ya. Chat, real talk. Is this frog deck unplayable? I thought we had Kaitos on our list. Alright, is it unplayable if you don't draw exactly subtlety into subtlety into subtlety into subtlety? Let me rephrase the question for you, Jebby. Unearth Eyeball this. I mean, at that point, I'd rather just play Gorios, I think. I think it's pretty clear when the Frog deck's winning. If they connect with Frog twice and you can't answer the Frog, the game's probably over. No Cling there, and they didn't have... I didn't want to exile anything out of my own graveyard, and they didn't have anything that wasn't a creature. So no, I didn't want to Cling there. Now they have a Flooded Strand I can eat. Yeah, they just put the Flooded Strand in their chat. I don't want to eat my own graveyard because that's less fuel for the next Cling. Rizzler. Probably have to let that happen. Cat. Fetch. I mean, they gotta get another blue source, right? Get some mountain. What? Oh god. Rip. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Not great. Never playing a fair deck again in my life. 2 days ago, I'm never playing an unfair deck again in my life. Now, I'm never playing a fair deck again in my life. How many mystical disputes do I want? I kind of want none. Yeah, that leaves one conclusion. I'm never gonna play again. It's the last time you'll see me, chat. Yeah. Maybe I just don't want any mystical disputes. I don't know. I'm a commander player now. Reinforce a will in days and fix the format. See, that's not gonna fix the format because then all the blue combo decks are just gonna play Force of Will in days. It's just gonna be miserable for a different reason. Cat. Dingo would do an insane numbers soy facing on YouTube about how they have to ban Norn and EDH. I could probably make a pretty successful Commander channel if I want to put the time and effort into it. But I care about Commander so little that I think I'd rather do most other things. So, what the fuck? Can you not? Okay, good draw. +1 to me. Honestly, 2 out of the 5 elementals are gone. Just get rid of them all. Either bring them all back or get rid of all of them. It's not fair that Grief and Fury are alone, and Solitude and Subtlety and Endurance get to roam free. It's just not right. There's no justice. I think I'm good on another Riddler. The Subtlety, the Sejani, the Ajamba. Then we gotta draw Subtlety into Subtlety into Subtlety into Subtlety. Like a true blue-black player. Do we actually not have a Kaito in this list? I didn't even look at this list. No Kaito. GG. No one ever losing with it. And especially no Wawa. Ooh. Mid-minus cards. That's pretty good. Voice pass. Well, that's a major inconvenience. So now I get to probably Solitude Beam. Warpa Riddler. You wouldn't Solitude me. You don't have the gall. No guts, no glory, no solitude for your Riddler. Or sorry, no ephemery for your Riddler, no solitude for my Riddler. I would have countered Riddler there. Right, let me fawn this Grist first. And I got you. No. I'll counter the second one. Genius, chat. Block. That's right. Take that. Blocked. She. Eldritch Edict. Take that. And draw. I still have that spell snare. So whatever I counterspell is not going to be, it's not actually going to go through unless they tap out completely. which seems unlikely. Elegant Parlor, Binning Voice of Victory. Guide of Souls. Yes. Warp a Riddler. Sure. Dies. Dies a horrible, horrible death. To 1/3/3 flyer. I always gotta do that again. But this time on the draw, which is probably gonna be a lot harder. Delver's back, baby. Man, I forgot Delver even existed. Wow. It's been such a long time since Delver's in Modern. When was the last time a Delver saw play in Modern chat? It's had to have been a very, very long time by now. It was never very good, but it saw some play. It was definitely pre-MH1. I think it even fell off before MH1. When they printed Wizard's Lightning. So that was Wizard's Lightning in. I think that card's also an ancient relic. Dominaria, which was like, what, 2018? Yeah, Dominaria was 2018. Because I went to an SCG Open for Dominaria Standard. Where I was playing that sweet Esper control list with Absorbs and Search for Azcanta. And 5-mana Teferi was insane. Yeah, Delver was always kind of whatever in Modern. Did I win? No. I kept losing to Mono Red. That's actually where I accidentally, well, I'm not going to say accidentally, but it was accidental. I cheated in front of a judge. My opponent attacked me with a Bowmat Courier. And I cast Settle the Wreckage. And my opponent got confused about how to resolve the Bowmat Courier trigger. So a judge came by and we rewound the board state. And I still had my Settle the Wreckage on the stack. But the judge had me untap my lands, and I forgot to retap my lands to cast the Settle the Wreckage. So I cast a free Settle the Wreckage, and then main phase 2, they cast a burn spell, and I absorbed the burn spell because I forgot that I had to pay for the Settle the Wreckage. And I still lost. Dashes the Braxter, zeros the Ajamba. Cheaters never win. Amen. I think I'd discard my whole hand, chat. What do you think? I'm going to jail. Resettle the wreckage to absorb the burn spell was not good enough. Yay. I wonder if Gasman won. Dadbot, did you win? Or is it the age of Gasman? No, the age of Gasman's among us. But they hit a Tameo? That's so broken here. What? Now I can't even kill Johnny. What was Gasman playing out of curiosity? Brother. This Tameo. Dies of cringe. He's on Druid. Oh, let's go. Dub for Druid. I think I just lost them hitting my Tameo. Yeah, I actually can't do anything. See, how does this deck beat Najani? I don't think it does. I mean, they might as well have hit push. It killed me anyways. I need to draw push to kill Tameo and then kill Johnny and then still take 8 on the crackback and be dead to pretty much anything. I'm over this frog shit. Let's play a league with Esper Blink. And then I'm going to go back to playing unfair stuff because I don't know how much my mental can handle this. I ain't built for this, chat. Not built for this fair magic stuff. Not in modern, anyways. Not when I'm losing to Jund and Bant birthing ritual. Yeah, if they draw none of the cards in their deck, the matchup's not that bad. Spitting. Well, at least I could take these off of as considerations for Baltimore and Dallas and whatnot. We're narrowing down our options, chat. No Storm, no Druid, no Frog, no Blink. Probably no Cutter. I think the Cutter deck's a little too weak. You're gonna be on Brood Scale. Yeah, why is my mana so bad? Please. Please, mana. Work a little bit better. I should just register Kozilek's command like everybody else. Why be different when Kozilek's command? Boomer, Waffo, Drago, Esper Control. Well, I don't even. I gotta look at the list that Waffo played for the Pro Tour. That shit was wild. He didn't do well, sadly. But his list was also super unhinged. I feel like Goryo's is better than Archon Persist. Especially since you could also just build Goryo's with Faithless Looting if you wanted to. And just play Grixis Goryo's, which I still think is better than Grixis Persist. Dog. Goryo's is the most. When I play it, it feels terrible. When I'm facing it, it seems unbeatable deck in the format for me. No, that's not just for you, that's for everybody. Whenever I play Goryo's, I'm like, holy shit, this deck sucks. And I play against it, I'm like, wow, I had never had a chance of winning in a million years. I have to bottom this because I have mana issues. If I didn't have mana issues, maybe things would be fine. Oops, not concede, turn off auto yields. Solitude this. I really wanted a pending the birthing ritual too. Didn't I bottom this? Dog, go. Photon's broken in Momo. I saw that. I was thinking about playing that in the standard challenge today, and then I opted for Mardu discard instead, and then there was no standard challenge today. There's a standard challenge tomorrow. I think Goryo's is as good as the amount of Atroxes you entomb with Surveillance. Which for me is not very good. This Harbinger's actually helping me right now. No, bring the Harbinger back. Scheisse. The dude stare. Goodbye, dog. I'll remember you. Missed the dog already. I just sacked the dog on turn 3 to blink the Riddler Overlord, yeah. Can you stop with the Aki? This is just too many Akis, my good sir. I've almost solituded all the Oculi. Another Oculus down. Maybe. Must they have a subtlety here. Another one bites the dust. It's gonna be such a grindy game. But they're like pretty much out of win conditions now. They have one more Aki left. Fourth Aki under the manifest. That'd be crazy. I guess I thought sees them. Endurance Coiling Oracle. I don't know, take the Endurance, I guess. Travis, thank you for the raid. How's Hammer been treating you? I saw you got a 5-0 like the first day that Hobbit dropped. Ice Fangs for an Ice Fang. Opponent is going Le Infinite. If anything happens to this Overlord, I'm kind of screwed though. Another one. I guess I get Emperor. Felia. Let me grab Felia here. I think I'm gonna grab Flicker Wisp. I could grab Solitude also, but I think Flicker Wisp is a little bit better here. I think I can finally kill this Birthing Ritual. A second Birthing Ritual is entered. Fricker Wisp. Frick your Wisp. Yeah, the state of my library is not looking good, but I can Emperor of Bones and pick up Endurance, and then Endurance myself. The fourth Aki, Endurance. Oh, they're Endurancing me. Goat. Thank you. Much appreciated, opponent. Yeah, they're a real one. Time to sack the dog. I'm probably just gonna Fatal Push this Endurance to have the dog stick around. What the dog doing? My opponent have a consign in memory? No, no consign. Yeah, thanks, Eyelash. It's pretty much just old retro game music for the most part. Don't get me wrong, it's all bangers all the way down. Scheisse. Bibblethib. Big Taff and a Wisp. A fricker Wisp. Yeah, you can vote for the music if you visit the website rainwave.gg/game. You can vote on what plays next. Like they have another Ice Fang under this manifest if they're doing that. Maybe not. It's Teffin time. Forest pitching Coiling Oracle. Interesting. They must have changed how triggers like that work, because you used to like have to right click on it and then hit yield, but now you can just left click and it yields to it. Interesting. New change? New Magic Online update just dropped? Opponent's got some fight in them, I'll say that much. Just go fetch another planes just in case they hit Harbinger. I guess it doesn't really matter because I can Solitude the Harbinger. It matters if they have a Flare of Denial, though. Sacks the Shardlers, grabs a Subtlety. Take a sip of the Subtlety, why don't you? Subtlety meets Solitude. Solitude, Subtlety. Get well acquainted with each other. Yay! I think holding the Solitude Ephemerate was better. This is a matchup I've not had to play in a very long time. Whatever happened to this deck, chat? It kind of just disappeared. It hit the vanish. The exclamation mark vanish in the Twitch chat. I don't think it's good. I'm not sure it is either. Make Ketramos good again. I played like $40 for him. I got you beat. I bought 5 copies of Ketramos for $50 a piece. And now you may be asking, why 5? I understand 4. But why did you need a 5th? Well, I left home for a tournament without one of them. So I bought another one at the tournament. GG. Stonks. Ketramos stonks. Yeah, hopefully one day the commander players will start buying them for bajillions. I'm a rich streamer, it's okay. I could be a rich streamer. If y'all in the chat want to help me out and download Opera, exclamation mark Opera, all you gotta do is download the browser, install it, and visit one web page, and it supports me absolutely for free. Then you can do whatever you want with the browser after that. If you decide, hey, this is a pretty cool browser, I'm going to keep using it, wonderful. If you decide maybe this browser's not for me, that's okay. You supported me anyways. So give it a shot now! Exclamation mark Opera. I appreciate it, chat. It's completely free. And it takes maybe like 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. You probably do it in 2 minutes. Am I shocking? I think I'm shocking. What if you prefer ballet? Download Opera anyways. I can't culture shame though. Fawn. Kind of surprised they left Fawn in, but I guess they need countermeasures to Wrath of the Skies. If he made a treasure instead of drawing a card, he'd probably see play in every black-white commander deck. Apparently making treasures is just like the most broken thing of all time in Commander. Which I don't really understand, but I guess you just get to play your bombs faster, you get to replay your commander more often. I need a commander player to explain it to me like I'm 5. Mana equals good. Oh, thanks. Now I understand. The fangs. Big fangarang. Rude. It's like drawing a card, but the card's always Lotus Petal. Oh. When you put it like that. Man, this feels so bad. I don't have a flare. No. So boofood by Harbinger. I need to draw a Riddler. Just a crumb of Riz. Roadblock. 2-2. Go. I think about subtletying the Witch Enchanter because that'd be really funny. They are gonna subtlety the Witch Enchanter. They're gonna sink the Witch Enchanter. I stand corrected. Oh, we got Riz. Save me, Rizzler. Sinks the Riz. Yup. Again. We go again. Flicker Wisp. Kind of surprised I'm getting soloed by Harbinger. I don't know if I should be that surprised, though. I could have fetched up my second planes, too, and I just didn't. That's on me. My B chat. If we draw another planes here, probably win the game. Plane, Solitude. Dead. Dies of Harbinger. Maybe Pending's better than Fatal Push for taking out the enchantment. Taking out the ritual. I haven't not played against a Birthing Ritual deck in such a long time until I started playing fair decks. And as soon as I started playing fair decks, everybody's on Ritual. Make it make sense. Well, I'm not going to get Harbinger out of this game. I might not be able to cast my spells for a different reason, though. Because of all these Clarion Conquerors. Amen. What the dog doing? Oh, joy. Yeah, right? Why isn't like double white, at least? Fable Thip. I could Yeah, that's probably actually the line, right? Let's play the Containment Priest and then blink the Oracle. Oh, things go poorly for me if they kill the Containment Priest with like a Dismember. But you're right, I probably should have done that. I kind of forgot I could do that. I'm not trying anything else good. Battle of the 2/2s and the 1/2s. Is a manifest considered a token? It is, right? Weird draft deck? No. Oh. So Containment Priest stops manifesting? Yeah, Jackie. I play around with subtlety a little bit. One hasn't been very good about fetching snow-covered basics to turn on their Ice Fang. I think it stops manifest, but I actually have no idea. Dismember, Shimata. Here's your free coiling oracle trigger. It does, yeah, it makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Yeah, this is probably Jover. Casual 6 cards in hand. I've not drawn my 3rd land yet. I still need the 4th land after that too. Yeah, at least I didn't lose the Harbinger. Glass half full. Just a crumb of land. Just a wee bit of land. That's all I ask for. Man, I'm not playing a fair deck at Dallas. Freak this. I'll play against some birthing ritual pile and get outvalued round 1. Drop and fly back. Nah, I'm probably gonna go straight to Baltimore from Texas. That's my current plan anyways. I got an enlarged YouTube chat, I can't read them. I lock in mono green for tomorrow night's standard challenge, right? Yeah, mono green landfall. If you flick a manifest token, it comes back with the front if it's a creature. Yeah, that's right. And then if it's a non-creature, it doesn't come back. I played against land destruction. Brother. There's no way I'm playing against land destruction right now. I was just blue-white control instead. That should be fun. I'm gonna try to go for the Flicker Wisp. Assuming they don't draw a counterspell anyways. Strategically purchasing my flight for the O2 drop. Yeah, make it a round trip flight. Show up on Saturday, leave on Saturday. It's just efficient. Maybe I should have taken the Scepter. Scepter's probably pretty hard to beat if they ever get it online. I don't think I can beat it actually if they get it online. Frick YouTube chat anyways. Has terrible energy and prowess matchup. Oh yeah, the blue-green deck. Come on. Come on. Have a heart. Yeah, YouTube is just grass stuck in the shadow realm. Pretty much. Poor guy. We'll get you out one day. No, he got locked out of his Twitch account. Somehow. I think he forgot his password or something like that. Yeah, the old self-ban. Scepter Chant. Yerp. Alright, Felia. Now's your time to shine. They have a Solitude, I think they win. Alright, no Solitude. Thanks in advance. Oh, they just had a chant in their hand. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, that does it too, I think. Thought they activated the Scepter, but I think them having a second chant in hand just locks me out of this game. Yeah, I should have taken the Scepter instead of the Consult the Star Charts. I don't think I can win anymore. Trying to think if there's anything I can do to win. I think the answer is no. Play a million turns of this game and I'm just not gonna win. Okay. Magic Online just break. Magic Online's having a tough time. The Odawara we don't have in our deck. Odawara would be good. We don't have Mystical Dispute in the sideboard. This might be a rough one. Gonna be a rough one, chat. I swear, as soon as I play any sort of fair grindy deck, we just play against Birthing Ritual and Blue-White Control and all these other super value-y, you can never win if you're playing a fair deck type of decks. Oh, modern. Modern, modern, modern. The whole modern format's just the matchup lottery. It's crazy. The first few rounds, I would say like the first, I don't know, 5 rounds of an RC might as well just be a league. You're gonna play against anything and everything. Like in my last standard RC, actually don't think it was the last standard RC, but it was the standard, one of the standard RCs when I played Elementals. My first 2 rounds were playing against Boros Burn. I just got absolutely shit on by Boros Burn in standard. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this deck had Frog in it. I must have been looking at the Catchermost one and I picked a different list. Sure. This deck not having March also means I can't beat Scepter if it does come down and stick. Clarion Conqueror needs to be out on the field already, or I have to have like a affiliated blanket. It's okay, man. Just say he hopped away. He flew away. Exiled the entire graveyard and flew. Up, 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 and away. Ching. It's like the little star when it gets so high up in the air. Dog. Goodbye, dog. Bones. I seem to be having some mana troubles, chat. I'm ready for next league. Next league's the go to bed league. The sleepers league. Yeah. I feel like Blink being good is a psyop. Every time I play Blink, it feels like Goryo's, except I don't have the nut draw. I don't have the potential to like nut draw at all. I think I'm just supposed to Flicker Wisp this, even though it puts me back on mana. I think I need two things that are going to threaten the Teferi and play around a removal spell or Solitude. I think I also have like a sweeper on top of this, like a Supreme Verdict. It wasn't meant to be. Esper Blink is surprisingly inconsistent. I feel like it should be consistent, more consistent as a deck like Goryo's, but it still feels like it's on the same par as being as consistent as Goryo's. Which is not a good look if you're not going to have like a super powerful draw like Goryo's can have. Like your powerful nut draws are just Overlord or Felly and Overlord or Felly and a Riddler. Which is not as powerful as just like surveilling an Atroxa randomly and winning the game. Narset. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we go 2 damage at Tef, 3 at the Narset. Oh. I guess it's actually kind of good for me. Maybe. Is the Tef gonna die? Oh my god. Misery. We finally got a land. Yay. That would have been way better if the Tef died. Surely they don't have another Solitude, right? Oh, they have a pending. Alright, Clarion Conqueror. It's time for you to carry, buddy. Clarion Conqueror might be actually good here if it sticks. I'm getting chanted. What is this? Oh, brother! Oh, it's just Exodia. It's just Exodia, man. Alright. I'm off these fair decks, chat. Tomorrow, we play some standard. And then I'm not playing any fair decks in modern. I'm off it. Fair decks, not the move. They can't be helped. They can't be saved. I don't know what I'm going to play in standard tomorrow. Maybe I'll put up a poll before we head out here. What play in standard? Demir Excruciator. Mardu discard. 4-color tablet. Green black together as one. Timmy's personal favorite pile. Or Momo with Photon. 2 minutes, chat. Let me know. I didn't put dwarves on there. I'm sorry. Let all the dwarves fans down. But chat, go ahead and vote. Pick what standard deck we're playing tomorrow. And for the rest of y'all, appreciate you hanging out. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to send you off with some Wii Shop Wednesday, of course. Pick a good deck to save my mental. My mental's already boomed. There's no recovering. It's Wii Shop Wednesday, so I'll send you off with some Wii Shop Wednesday. Don't forget, if you haven't yet checked out Opera, operagx.gg/YungDingo affiliate to support me absolutely for free. All you have to do is download, install Opera, and visit one web page, and then you can do whatever you want with the browser, and you supported me completely for free. Other than that, chat, I'm loading up Wii Shop Wednesday, and I'll get you some fat beats after I say goodbye to YouTube.